What's going on, everybody? Today we're diving into the newest episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Of course, that's episode 3, and I'm super excited to see what we're going to be getting into now that we kind of got a little introduction out of the way with the first 2 episodes. And it looks to me like everybody's planning on returning back to Jujutsu High, and we're going to try to, I guess, figure out how to stop this calling games thing, is what it sounds like. Or maybe they're going to get thrown into it, and they're going to have no choice but to participate. I don't know. Very curious, honestly. But, of course, guys, before we get started real quick, I wanted to let you guys know that I do actually post these episodes also on my Patreon. So if you want to watch this without the copyright blur over it and whatnot, and enjoy it as it should be seen, then you can go over and click go ahead and go ahead and click in the description down below to my Patreon down there, and you can click on that link. It'll take you to my Patreon. You can watch it over there if you want to see it, as you should be able to watch it. But yeah, anyways, guys, let's go ahead and dive into this episode. I'm very excited. Here we go. Me. Love me. Oh, I forgot. We're going to be introduced to this guy in this episode. This is where we left off at. I'm curious to see who this guy's going to be. I think it's the guy that... I think it's that, like, Tengen guy, or whatever his name is. Do I have it written down somewhere? I think I have it written down somewhere. I think his name's, like, Tengen or something like that. Or am I crazy? Maybe not. I don't know if I was name written down somewhere or not. But I know we're going to, I think, kind of finally get to introduce to this guy, which is cool. But let's go. Sorry, go on. Also, the fact you guys told me that's Maki, and that's how and she's got super buff like that, is wild. I can't believe that that's Maki now. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, sorry. Tengen, I was right, yeah.
Tengen. こいつがこれがこの人が人か。Tengen。君は初対面じゃないだろう。つくもゆき。なぜ厚生軍を閉じた？賢弱に君が同調していることを警戒した。私には人の心まではわからないのでね。賢弱？かつて鴨の利とし、今は夏油傑の肉体に宿っている術師だ。
I'm sorry, I missed that. What?
の利とし、今は夏油賢弱？かつ
What was once Narutoshi Kamo? Oh, that's what it used to be. Okay. The sorcerer currently inhabiting Suguru Geto's body. Okay. Yeah, I knew that.
慈悲の剣、救済の策か。皮肉にもなってないね。
天元様はなんでそんな感じなの？
こいつよくこのタイミングで割って入れるな。
私は不死であって不老ではない。君も500年をいればこうなるよ。
Fair enough.
12年前、星漿体との同化に失敗してから老化は加速し、私の子としての自我は消え、天地そのものが私の自我となったんだ。あの時星漿体がもう一人いたわけじゃなかったのか。 道理で声が増えないわけだ。
すみません。僕たちはその賢弱の目的と獄門教の解き方を聞きに来ました。知ってることを話してもらえませんか？
もちろんと言いたいところだが、一つ条件を出させてもらう。
Figured there
乙
would be.
骨雄太、つくもゆき、呪体クソーズ、3人のうち2人はここに残り、私の護衛をしてもらう。
And guard you.
不死なんですよね。
封印とかを危惧してるんですか？
フェアじゃないな。護衛の期間も理由も明かさないのか？では
Whoa.
賢弱について語ろうか。
Yes, please.
あの子の目的は日本全土を対象とした人類への進化の強制だ。
Okay.
それは聞きました。具体的に何をするつもりなんですか？賢弱はなぜあの時天元様の結界を利用し、無意天変で日本の人間を全員術師にしなかったんですか？
Uh-huh.
それをやるには単純に呪力不足だ。
Uh-huh.
渦巻きで生成した呪力は術師に還元できない。
Ah.
術式で一人一人進化を促すのはあまりに効率が悪い。賢弱が取る進化手段は人類と私の同化だ。
Ah.
あれ？
So, Kenjaku, or how do you say this, is basically just the thing that is inhabiting. Where's my note on this? Kamo no Torshi. So somehow this Kenjaku is basically now just Kamo no Torshi, or how we say his name. That is essentially the thing that is controlling Geto's body. Or did he somehow turn into, or did like this Kenjaku thing turn into Kamo or something like that? Because like I know obviously there's a lot of like, you know, people using transfiguration and shit like that in this anime, and they've been mentioning that a lot. But also things like, why would he want to turn all of the world into Jujutsu sorcerers? Because like it seems to me like he's trying to kill them all. But then again, he also killed half the people that were working with him too. Because I mean, he freaking ate Mahito at the end of season 2. So I'm not sure what his fucking plan is here. And I'm wondering what happens to Geto's body after, if they kill him or whatnot. I wonder, does Geto's body just go back into being a discomposed state or what? I'm curious. There's a lot of things I'm curious about this season. There's so much stuff we're gonna have to, that we're gonna uncover, I'm sure, hopefully. But the fact this is also calling game part 1, that means there's probably a part 2, I'm assuming, and we'll probably answer a lot more questions too. So I don't know, we'll see.
でも同化って
聖書体にしかできないはずだ。
以前の私ならね。12年前に進化を始めた今の私なら、聖正体以外との同化もできなくもない。
Oh.
だがお前は一人だろう。どうやって複数の人間と同化するんだ？
今、君たちの目の前にいる私ですら私ではない。
Oh.
進化した私の魂は至るところにある。
Oh, wow.
言っただろ、天地そのものが私の自我なんだ。私と同化した人間は術師という壁すら越える。
Whoa.
そこにいてそこにいない新しい存在の形さ。私には結界術があったから進化後もこうして形と理性を保てている。だがもし人類が進化し、そのうちの一人でも暴走を始めたら世界は終わりだ。なぜ？
Oh,
子
shit.
としての境界がないんだ。悪意の電波は一瞬さ。1億人分の汚れが世界に流れ出る。先の東京が世界で再現されるんだ。
Oh, shit.
何のためにそんなことすんだよ。
さあね、これも言っただろう。
So, Kenjaku's objective is the evolution of mankind through all of Japan. How is through an assimilate mankind with Tengen. Why, we don't know. Okay, so he wants the evolution of mankind throughout Japan by assimilating mankind with Tengen. Is that because Tengen is immortal? So is he wanting all of mankind to become immortal also? In a way? But that wouldn't make any sense. Why would he want all of mankind to be immortal if that's the case? Doesn't make any sense. Interesting.
何のためにそんなことすんだよ。
さあね、これも言っただろう。私に人の心まではわからない。
でもそれって天元様が同化を拒否すればいいだけじゃないですか。
そこが問題なんだ。進化を果たした今の私は蘇生としては人間より呪霊に近い。
Oh, more stuff to read. Hang
進
on,
化を
sorry.
果たした今の私は蘇生としては人間より
So Geto's death led to obtained cursed spirit. Oh, I was thinking of for some reason Gojo. I'm like, wait, Gojo died. Wait a minute, am I missing something? Anyways, sorry. So Sigru Geto's death led to the obtained cursed spirit manipulation. Oh, because he obtained that, of course, which means he also obtained the idol transfiguration. But there's also Star Plasma Vessel's death. I don't really know much about that. And for some reason, Star Plasma Vessel's death was led to Tengen's evolution. Interesting, okay. I apologize for pausing a lot. I'm trying to absorb everything early on before I get deeper into this and miss stuff.
私は呪霊操術の術式対象だ。
Oh no.
賢弱の術師としての実力を考慮すると接触した時点で取り込まれるかもしれない。
Oh shit.
だから私の本体は今厚生宮で全てを拒絶している。
その上で超えよう。
ああ、賢弱は私に次ぐ結界術の使い手。厚生宮の封印もいつ解かれるかわからない。
Oh.
なぜ今なんだ。聖書体との同化を阻止。お前を進化させ呪霊操術で取り込み操る。賢弱は少なとも関わり
Assimilation with the Star Plasma Vessel prevented. Obviously led to Tengen's evolution. Because this must be all, this whole entire like chart here is like maybe like Kenjaku's part of his plan, I guess, from what Tengen knows so far. But let me make sure. Hang on.
聖書
You were stopped from assimilating with the Star Plasma
体と
Vessel.
の同化を阻止。お前を進化させ
Now he's been forced to evolve, and he seeks to absorb you with Curse Engine
操
Mage.
る。
Okay.
賢弱は少なとも関わりがあるようだった。
Oh.
少なくとも1000年術師をやっている。なぜ今なんだ。私、聖書体、そして陸眼。これらは全て因果でつながっている。
Oh.
賢
Interesting.
弱は過去に2度陸眼の術師に敗れている。
Isn't
2度
that
目の
Gojo?
賢弱は徹底していた。聖書体も陸眼も全て生後1月以内に殺した。それでも同化当日に陸眼と聖書体は現れた。その後賢弱は陸眼を抹殺ではなく封印へと方針を変え獄門橋の捜索を始めた。陸眼持ちは同時に2人は現れないからね。
Oh.
だが12年前予期せぬことが起こった。全員当時の介入だ。天陽呪縛によるフィジカルギフテッド。その中でも得意な完全に呪力から脱却した存在だ。呪縛の力で因果の外に出た人間が私たちの運命を破壊してしまった。そしてそこには呪霊操術を持つ少年。意図せず獄門橋以外のピースが全て揃ったんだ。そして6年前、その獄門橋も賢弱の手に渡った。
じゃあ死滅回遊は何のために行われるんですか？
That's a good question, yes.
同化前の奈良市だよ。
Oh.
星小体以外との同化は不可能ではないが、現時点では高確率で不完全なものとなるだろう。
Oh.
死滅回遊はプレイヤーの呪力とコロニーで結んだ境界を使ってこの国の人間を彼岸へ渡す儀式だ。
Oh.
それを鳴らしとして私との同化を始めるつもりだろう。
Oh.
だがこれだけの儀式を成立させるために賢弱自身も縛りを負っているはずだ。その人
The game master must approve any additional rules requested under Rule 6 above, except when the rule would significantly hinder the continuation of the calling game. Okay.
一つとして死滅回遊のゲームマスターは賢弱ではない。だがこれは君たちにとって不利に働くな。賢弱を殺しても死滅回遊は終わらないのだから。
Oh.
プレイヤーが全員死ぬか、プレイヤーが全員参加を拒否して死ぬか、それまで死滅回遊は終わらない。
What? So everybody's gonna die no matter what. Did I read that right? So it means
プレイヤーが
either all the players have to
全
die,
員死ぬか、プレイヤーが
or the players must all refuse to participate and die. So basically, every aspect of it is them dying in the long run, essentially. Where they're either going to participate and they're going to die, or they're going to refuse to participate and they're going to die anyways. Which is why I don't understand. Like, you're wanting to do this evolution of the Japanese people, supposedly, but your whole ideology behind this is people are dying, though, in this calling game you've got going on or whatnot. So I don't understand this at all. And I'm not saying that like I don't understand it like to keep watching. I mean, like, I don't understand like his thought process here. I don't understand his plan here to evolutionize the Japanese people through this weird plan of killing a bunch of people and whatnot. I think this monster thing taking over Ghetto is just really fucking just fucked in the head or something. I don't know what's going on.
全員参加を拒否
Freaking
して
weird.
死ぬか、それまで死滅回遊は終わらない。死滅回遊のルールにある永続はあくまで儀式を中断させないための保険だよ。
となると
Oh, so it's like them dying is like is part of the ritual of the assimilation with Tengen. Oh.
僕らも死滅回遊に参加したい。積木さんやゲームに消極的な人が回遊を抜けるルールを追加するしかない。
五条先生の解放も並行しましょう。あの人がいれば一人で全て肩がつく。
True. So they're going to create a rule to escape the calling game, and then also they want to free our boy Gojo. Okay, sounds good. I like it.
天元様、
その前に誰が残るか決めてくれ。私が残る。
有事には乙骨かこの女の協力が必要不可欠だろう。加茂則俊。賢弱がここに天元を狙ってくるならなおさらだ。奴の命を絶つことが弟たちの救済だからな。
私はまだ天元と話足りなくてね。いいかな、乙骨くん。
はい、僕はもうみんなと離れたくないので。
Yeah.
ありがとう。
Sounds good. Let's do
こ
it.
れが五条悟の解放、そのために必要な獄門鏡裏だ。
Perfect.
初耳だね。
裏門ってこと？
そうなるね。
Oh.
賢弱に見つかる前、獄門鏡は私の結界の外、
ああ
おそらく海外にあった。この裏門を封印することで表の気配を抑えていたんだが無駄だったね。この裏門の中にも五条悟は封印されている。
これを開ければ。
いや、あくまで開門の権限は表の所有者賢弱のものだ。
Ah, shit.
これをこじ開けるにはあらゆる術式を強制解除する天の逆鉾、あらゆる術式効果を乱し相殺する国上、このどちらかが必要だ。
Ah.
だが天の逆鉾は12年前五条悟が海外に封印したか破壊してしまった。
Oh, come on,
何
Gojo.
してんの先生。
Sensei.
国上も去年五条悟が
Oh, come on, Gojo.
何してんだあの人。
国上の残りは僕がアフリカでミゲルさんと探してたんだけど、
海外ってそれで言ってたんですね。
これに関しては無駄足だったね。
Oh man.
手はあるんだろ。ああ、死滅回遊に参加しているプレイヤーの中に天使を名乗る1000年前の術師がいる。
Oh, interesting.
彼女の術式はあらゆる術式を消滅させる。
Oh, hello, Angel. Hana Karasu. Ooh. So they need to find Hana Karasu. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna move my mic for a second because I'm gonna write her name down because I think that we're gonna need to know her. Hana Karasu. Her cursed technique can open the back prism realm. I think that's what it's called. Prism realm. Trapping Gojo. Ah, sweet. Love it. Okay.
術式を消滅させる。
ああ、天使の術式なら獄門鏡裏を開けることができる。
そいつは今どこにいるかわかりますか？
東京の東側のコロニーだ。回遊の結界は私を拒絶しているからそれ以上の情報はない。まずそこから整理しようか。全国等のコロニー、それが日本の人間を彼岸へと渡す境界を結ぶ結界とつながっている。
川や境界をまたぐ彼岸へ渡る行為は呪術的に大きな意味を持つっす。
あ、八十八橋の時の。
北海道が入ってないのは呪術連の結界？そうだ、あの地はすでに巨大な霊場として奈良氏が住んでいる。
Ah.
さすが試される大地。
霊場として奈良氏が住んでいる。
The Challenging Land, the catchphrase issued in 99 by the Hokkaido Government Office. Interesting, okay.
が試される大地。
彼岸へ渡すと聞くと行々しいが、日本にいる人間全員に呪いをかけて同化の前準備をしているのさ。
Interesting. So, essentially, the calling game happens. That's essentially a warm-up for whatever reason. And then that leads to... So apparently, the calling game is supposed to result in basically everybody dying, essentially, who participates. Which I thought it was basically like everybody has to participate. Nobody has a choice. And so, basically, all these people dying, supposedly, is, I guess, what needs to happen for the assimilation to happen, maybe? Because then, when everybody dies, I guess they assimilate they assimilate with Tengen. And then that leads to the evolution of mankind. So I guess it's almost like a Thanos kind of thing from like Marvel, where you kill a majority of the population so that the remaining population can thrive and generate a new population of people that are almost fitting the standard of what I guess this guy wants. This Kenjaku, whatever, I can't remember. Kenjaku, I think is how you say it. Interesting enough. Okay. Not sure that makes any sense, but sure. In his weird, crazy mind, apparently it does.
儀式が終わるまでどのくらいかかりますか？
回遊次第だが2月もあれば済むだろう。
今11月9日の午前9時だ。
プレイヤーの術師が覚醒したのが10月31日24時頃。
積み木が回遊に参加するまでの猶予はざっと10日と15時間。
Oh. You better get moving.
天元様はさっき参加を拒否すれば死ぬと言ってましたよね。
Yes.
ああ、
術式の剥奪か。後追いで参加する術師にも適用されるルールだろ。だとしたら剥奪は無意転変で行われるわけじゃないと思う。使用禁止ではなく剥奪だから縛りでもない。
Ah.
となると脳に無理やり何かしら作用するわけだから、ルール的にも剥奪されると死ぬと思うよ。じゃなきゃみんな参加拒否するだろうし。
Fair.
翔子さんの読み通りだったが、逆に私みたいなのとか術式持ってない術師はノーリスクだよな。つうかパンダはどうなんだ。あいつ脳とかあんのか。
Does he even have a brain? Poor panda.
これさ、初めから結界の中にいる一般の人らはどうなんの？
少なくとも一度は外に出る機会を与えられる。
マジ？
It means they're granted at least one chance to leave. Non-players shall become players upon entering a colony, and their entry shall be taken as pledging to participate in the colony game.
初めから結界の中にいる一般の人らはどうなんの？
少なくとも一度は外に出る機会を与えられる。
Interesting.
マジ？
随分と親切ですね。
ルールに一つもコロニーの出入りに関する条項がない。プレイヤーに始め結界から出るという明確な目的を与えて回遊を活性化させる狙いだろう。プレイヤーを閉じ込めるにはプレイヤーが自ら望んで入ったという前提が重要だからね。
伊野さんが言ってた結界の足し引きか。法則に原則ってごちゃってすんな。伏黒？
いや、天元様、ゲームマスターっていうのは？
That's a good question.
各プレイヤーに1体ずつつく式神、小金。小金も正確に言えばゲームマスターではなく窓口だ。
Interesting.
ゲームマスターは死滅回遊のプログラムそのものと思った方がいい。
なるほど。
追加か。すでにあるルールを消すのはなしかな。
遠回しに否定ならいけるかもしれませんね。
これありか？
だよな。
The game master must approve any additional rules requested under Rule 6 above, except when the rule could significantly... Oh yeah, we read this before.
判断基準があっち任せすぎる。
いや、ある程度は公平な判断が見込めるはずだ。すでにプレイヤーにここまでのルールを敷いているんだ。呪術的にはこれ以上賢弱に利益が偏ることはない。
Kenjaku. That's his name. I need to write him down here. Kenjaku. Thing. So is it safe to say that we should be probably calling the Kamo no Watashi guy is now technically Kenjaku, which is essentially what's taken over Geto's body? Or are we still calling him Kamo? Sounds to me like we're calling him Kenjaku now. Maybe, and I just don't understand how we had two different names for him and whatnot. But if you guys can kind of help me understand that a bit better without spoilers, or maybe it might be something I might end up learning later on, then so be it. But yeah, I don't think they really explained that association unless I kind of like oversaw it. Because I thought you just said like, oh, that's just Kenjaku, previously known as. Because maybe he might change his name since they all learned who he was, I think, at the end of that second episode in hopes that maybe they won't be able to figure out who he's going under or what name he's going under by now or at this point in time. So maybe that's why he changed his name in hopes that he would be able to stay more concealed and not be able to be killed right off the bat or something like that. I don't know.
また人を殺さなきゃいけないのか。
いや、いくつか考えがある。
とりあえず情報は整理できたな。あとはそれぞれの役割。
Okay, let's play.
ユキさんと長宗はここに残って天元様の護衛。
Okay.
私はまず全員家に戻って呪具の回収。
Okay.
サトルが封印されて間もなく光線機構の呪具はカモ家と全員家が持ち出してすっからかん。だがめぐみが全員家の当主になった。
後で説明する。
おかげで全員家の機構は
Oh, is he now the leader? Because Naoya, or how would say his name, end up dying, trying to fight Choso. So because he died and he was the one who was going to inherit it, now suddenly Megami is the leader. Well, that was convenient. Okay.
後で説明する。
おかげで全員家の機構は漁り放題。
Sweet.
で、その前に天元様。
分かっている。文谷十三のアトリエだろ。
助かります。用が済んだらパンダ探して海遊の平定に協力する。ユータは？
僕は早速コロニーに入って海遊に参加する。
Why?
積木さんや伏黒君たちが海遊に参加する前に少しでも情報を集めたい。
すいません。
Okay.
また単独行動だけど、万が一身内で潰し合うことがないように。それから積木さんに何かあった時のために近場のコロニーは避けるね。結界で電波が断たれるかもしれないから。
But if they all participate, doesn't that mean they're all gonna have to die? Or I guess they're participating. I guess they're gonna participate in order to try to figure out how to set a new rule that allows people to back out, is what it sounds like. So I guess you have to participate to be able to do that, maybe. I think that's what they're going for.
には避けるね。結界で電波が断たれるかもしれないからしばらく連絡取れないかも。
あ、もし次俺がスカナと変わったら迷わず殺してくれ。
They're thinking that having Okotusu near Itadori would help Fushiguro safe, but it would be more efficient use of their forces for Okotusu to act alone. I thought that Gojo wanted... I keep calling him by his last name. Or by his first name or whatever. And by his last name. I want to call him Yuta because that's easier to say. I thought Yuta was basically told that he needs to help protect Yuji. Well, I guess he told him to protect both of them, maybe? Meaning Gojo? I don't know. But yeah, okay, alright.
言ってる場合か。大丈夫だ。その時は俺が死んだ後、しっかり殺してもらえ。
いや、そうならないためにさ。
先輩。
ああ、お前らは予定通り金次のとこ行け。
金次？
Kinji?
係金次。停学中の3年生だよ。
Suspended third year.
今はとにかく人手が足んねえ。何が何でも借り出せ。
Okay.
その人強いの？
村っ気があるけど乗ってる時は僕より強いよ。
それはない。
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Jeez, okay. Alright, sounds good. I think. It's a lot of information.
Chosa! ありがとう。助かった。
死ぬなよ。
Aww. That was hilarious.
Takada! いつまでそないしとんねん。やめや。こっちまで新曲さなるわ。お前いくつやったっけ？35っす。ほなもうやめてまえ。この業界遅咲きのやつ、ようわからんきっかけで急に売れるやつ、ぎょうさんおる。でもそいつらは急におもろなったわけやない。もともとおもろかったけど埋もれてただけやねん。お前そうちゃうやろ。東京がああなって悪いことはやお前にできる向いてることをせ。
俺は嫌いやなかったで、高場のネタ。
Alrighty then.
ケンさん、あいつもお前も勘違いしとる。おもろなくても売れるやつは売れんねん。
Fair.
一発屋的な話っすか？ちゃうわ。ずっと売り続けるやつには2種類おんねん。ずっとおもろいやつと、ずっと自分のことおもろいと勘違いできるやつや。
It's actually pretty accurate.
お前はどっちや？
Okay, well he's apparently participating. I'm gonna actually write his name down because we might come back around to him. I'm assuming Fumihiko Takaba. So he's gonna be one of the calling game players. Okay, sounds good. Slash calling game player. Beautiful. Okay. Gosh, I still love his voice. It's so unique and so cool. Dun dun. Oh, okay. We don't need no previews. Thank you. Please, thank you. All right. That was a very interesting episode. Very informational. A lot of information thrown at me, which I'm not always the biggest fan of because with it being in Japanese, I have to read a lot of stuff here, especially sometimes how fast they throw stuff at you. I sometimes miss things that I really need to know for the, the rest of the anime. But I think I have an overall idea of what we have in store here. So it seems to me, at least, that, their plan is to essentially, add a rule that's going to allow people to back out of the calling game to kind of, in a way, I guess, prevent it from fully happening, because that way the people can't assimilate with Tengen, which would ultimately lead to, not only that, but the fact you're not going to sacrifice basically a bunch of people, have them all, have their sacrifice be part of humankind assimilating with Tengen, making them, I guess, technically, if they simulate with him, would that make them all immortal because he's immortal? Or no? That's the only thing I'm not sure about. Because then, obviously, we don't want, Kenjaku to be able to basically evolutionize, mankind in Japan. Because I don't know what that would entail, but it doesn't sound like it would be a really good way of doing it. Like I said, it almost reminds me of like the Thanos move that he did with, Marvel, where he killed off a bunch of people to basically have the remainder of them thrive and whatnot for some reason. That's kind of like the association I'm kind of, going with that. So, and like I said, it sounds to me like each remaining member of this little Yuji crew kind of all is going to go do their own thing. So Yuta's going to go off and join a colony and join the game, and then obviously Yuji and Fushiguro are going to go try to find that that one guy that they need to go find to encourage him to join them. And then obviously Maki was going to go to get the Zenin cursed tools, it sounds like, and obviously Choso and the other chick that I can't remember her name off the top of my head right now are going to protect Tengen where this all goes down. So everybody kind of has their assignments. I guess we're going to kind of just see that play out throughout maybe the rest of the season, and then maybe maybe part 2 is when maybe all the good stuff will happen. I don't know. We'll see. But regardless, I'm honestly, with us only being 3 episodes in, I'm very much enjoying this so far, and I'm curious to see if there's going to be some good action in this one, or if there's going to be maybe a lot of information, a lot of story progression. I'm not sure. I can't tell which way it's going to go yet. Or it might be a little good mixture of both. I don't know. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this with me so far, and I'm looking forward to watching this with you guys going forward. So yeah. Anyways, guys, with that being said, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel by clicking down below. I'll go ahead and push my reaction playlist for Jujutsu Kaisen over here. You can check out my most recent episode if you haven't already over here. As always, thank you all so much for showing the support, and I'll see you all next episode. Alright, guys. Bye.